afternoon, Scorpio. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia. And today we're doing the timeless week ahead reading for you. And that means whether you are Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, the time of this reading when you're viewing it, if it resonates with you, go ahead and focus and meditate upon that. If it doesn't resonate, well, just leave it be for another Scorpio. Since this is a collective reading, it is probably meant for them. All right, Scorpio, just a fair warning, I've been running really long today on these readings. I had my grandkids up for the weekend. They're bundles of joy, but they're also bundles of code viruses too. And yeah, they left that behind with Grandma. So I've been recovering, and I am taking some code medicine, which seems to have slowed me up a little bit here. And my readings are really going long. So bear with me. We're going to get through it. And they've actually been really good readings. I've maybe just been a little loopier than normal with the medicine. All right, here we go, Scorpio. We're going to start out with pulling 3 cards from the Zodiac 108 deck. And what those are is just kind of a general reference tableau staff here to pull a lot of different variety options into the forefront, give us maybe a direction on our spread, and then really tie it all together at the final because it'll make a lot more sense as well. So we're going to do the 3 of the Zodiac 108 deck, and then I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot deck here to set the base for the 6-card spread for the week ahead. So let's go ahead and pull 6 cards for Scorpio here as well. Here we go. 6 cards for Scorpio for the week ahead. All right, Scorpio. And eventually we'll get into clarifying 3 cards on each of these 6 using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. And then 2 Moonology cards at the end. Though I'm not going to read out of the guidebook. I know there's a lot more detail there. But trying to focus down, keep this shorter. So a couple cards, just something else to add to pull this whole reading together for you at the end to meditate and focus on. All right, let's get back and focus here. Scorpio, we're starting out. We got the bird cage. All right, the bird cage. Jealous, feeling trapped, controlled, wanting freedom. It's possessiveness, maybe a codependency thing going on. Feeling clingy or restless. I mean, there's a variety of things. The bird cage is all about feeling kind of trapped and feeling claustrophobic, wanting to get out and explore new territories. You've got the hot air balloon here. Balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, not resisting, maybe looking at a new perspective. You are, ascension. So you're elevating, you're starting to feel good. And as well, fish hook. Oh, you're back to feeling powerless again, paralyzed. But, you're thinking there's like a temptation or it's a trap, con game, it takes luck and prosperity when you got a fish hook, resourcefulness, abundance. So, as you can see, there is a variety of options on these cards, and they really seem to come together more after we get through the tableau spread. All right, Scorpio, starting here with the first card, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, obviously regarding relationships. So you currently are in a relationship or you're getting ready to start a relationship, but there is something on your mind at this time focusing in on this relationship, whether this is your bird cage, so to speak, feeling trapped, wanting your freedom from a relationship, or you have a new one coming in and you're not sure if you want to start a new relationship. So we'll clarify that as we come out, because you do have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, a message come in. High energy, youthful vigor, energetic, passionate. It just dancing its way in here with some naivety. It's just a youthful energy coming forward with a message towards you. You do have the 2 of Swords as well, and as you see the blindfold there. The blindfold is there's a decision to be made, and you don't want to make it. Now, you got these 2 crows. You're feeling kind of tangled up in knots with them. They're making all this noise and trying to get you to make a decision, and you're just like, no. I know I need to. I just don't want to. But a decision does have to be made, Scorpio. The only way to continue on in the cycles of life is you're going to have to make decisions. That's what Carrie stays true. And sometimes those decisions are very critical. Sometimes you have to be very critical. It takes a lot. Now, you do have the Knight of Wands here as well. Even faster energy coming in with an offer of love, passion. A lot of times the Knight of Wands, they're very passionate. They're lusty. It's a passionate energy that sets you on fire, Scorpio. But at the same time, is they can come in fast, but they can leave just as fast too. So we'll find out more clarity on that as well. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is you're kind of defending your own opinion on something here, Scorpio. Everyone's got opinions, and they all want to offer their opinion to you, what they think. So you're kind of like, well, hold on. No. Just keep your opinion to yourself. I am going to focus in on my own opinion, discover my own opinion, find my own energy within and that energetic opinion and make use of it to get that beginning started. You do have the Five of Swords, and look at that headache he's got. Now, this Five of Swords is a change-up card, but a lot of times it is people's ideals, their truths coming in, and those swords are sharp, and it's giving you a headache. You don't want to focus on other people's opinions. You don't want to focus on other people's ideals. You really are stubbornly saying, just leave me alone. I got this. I got my own ideals. I got my own opinion. Just leave me alone. That's where you're at, Scorpio, with that. But let's go ahead and get some more clarity and find out what's really going on. Dig out and tease out a little more detail on these cards. And maybe if it's not resonating with you yet, by teasing out a little more detail, you'll have that aha. All right, here we go. With that 2 cups, 3 cards for Scorpio to clarify. Oh, there we go. 2 of cups on 2 of cups. Look at this, doubling. It is definitely about a relationship occurring. It is about a heartbreak. All right. 5 of Swords right here too. All right, yeah. That's interesting because, you look at the 5 of Swords are changing. There's 2 swords on the ground and you're gathering 3 swords here. You're leaving a couple ideals, others' ideals on the ground there. You say, no, I got these 3 swords. I'm good. I got these 3 truths here. These are my truths. And then the next we see is this heartbreak heart. And there's 3 swords in that. And I'm thinking, Scorpio, there is a heartbreak here, whether this is your heart broken or another's. Somebody's heart's getting broken by your truth. Your truth is breaking someone's heart. And I know it's hard because you got this contract and this 2 cups in there, you can see the difference. I mean, this one, you got all this romance and love here, this energy coming together. But this Rider-Waite Tarot deck really, truly shows the whole ideal that this is a contract. This is a negotiated partnership. You got the symbolism of this is a contractual agreement. We negotiated. We're making this happen. So you got this going on. And maybe your heart is broken or their heart. I'm not sure because you or both of you are really hoping you want this energy, this connection, this passion, this affection that you once had. It doesn't seem to be there. Now it seems more like contractual. So there is this heartbreak thing going on, Scorpio. Let's continue on and see what else we got because you do have this little energetic passion flying in here, a little message, a little silliness, naivety there maybe. 3 cards for the Page of Wands, a little more clarity. Dancing. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Knight of Cups. So there is an offer of love coming in, and it's a youthful. Could be a younger person. It could be a more youthful energy. But that cup of love offer is coming in quick. It's romantic. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic love offer that comes through with compassion, affection. It is there, but with that offer, you can see it creates this. This love offer creates a tower moment. This love offer is coming in unexpectedly, and it kind of creates this unexpected tower moment. And what that is there's an unstable foundation, and that towers, comes falling down. And that's part of cycle of life. You're going to have a lot of tower moments. And to be fair, Scorpio, Scorpios tend to have quite a few. Usually there's not a reading that doesn't have a tower moment in a Scorpio life. You guys really live a tough, chaotic life on unstable foundations. The impulsiveness may be part of it, but tower moment. Couple love coming in, and all of a sudden this couple love is coming towards you, and there's obviously some youthful excitement, maybe your own passion as the page, but it's a message. So there's some passion there, a little naivety, youthful passion, but it's a couple love, and it's causing this tower moment, tumbling down. Needs to happen. But the Knight of Pentacles is here too. And this one is like the slow, steady, a very slow progression. It is it is kind of the tower moment. I think what it is you do have two people here. And that might explain the three swords in the heart too. You got two people here, Scorpio, that you're focused upon. One is the loyal, stable, steady, very slow but progressive Pentacles, earthy, familiar qualities, and you know where you stand. And then you have this romantic knight coming in fast with a cup of love and affection that you like, because you've seen that you were looking for that, Scorpio. But it creates, it's a tower moment. It creates a tower moment, and that brings us over here. Let me put these down, because the next card, remember, the two swords. You're making a decision, and you don't want to make it. You don't know what to decide. You just blindfolded yourself, and you're like, no. I see this truth, I see that truth, and I don't want to see either one. I don't want to make up my mind, so I'm gonna cover up my eyes and pretend I don't have to make this decision. I don't have to do this. I don't want to. So Scorpio, here we go. 3 cards to clarify this decision you got to make. You got the Lover's card. So yeah, it is a decision between lovers, Scorpio. The Lovers. The Lovers card is a divine union. It could be a soulmate thing coming in, but it is also a negotiation occurring there as well, because you do have the angel Raphael right there, assisting these two in trying to come together and negotiate, compromise. So this is either you and your current love, or you and your current lover. But looking at this, you're juggling. You're juggling. You're keeping your balance. Things get a little roller coaster ride waves there, but you're not tanking these boats in the background. You're continuing on life, but you're juggling. You're feeling it. You're just juggling, and it's chaotic, but that's a decision too. You're juggling between these two choices, weighing them out. Don't know, as well as you're concerned about family conflict. The 5 of Wands, that's a change of card too. There's lots of opinions, there's conflicts, there's arguments, there's all kinds of things within the family. Now, this could be your family, their families, but there's some kind of a conflict or competition almost, happening within it. So there's competitive conflicts happening. There's competition and conflict. And I think that's what's leading you to not want to make a decision, because maybe that family conflict is coming from different ways. That the competition, the conflict, occurring on both sides, which doesn't make it easy to make any kind of decision. I can see your pain of, let's just blindfold, let's hold up, let's just stay status quo, is what I'm reading here with the 2 of Swords. But realize these crows, are both squawking. They're squawking, and you're just getting tangled up deeper and deeper by not making a decision, Scorpio. It gets harder and harder to make a decision, otherwise, because look how those crows are really tangling you up there. You don't see it, but by holding off, not making a decision, it actually makes it much harder to make a decision in the future. And that usually is the way it goes. But let's go ahead, because you do have this Knight of Wands here, this fiery, passionate energy coming at you fast. And I don't know, I'm hoping this is not another one, Scorpio, but you know, Scorpio, you Scorpios are known to have that energy that attracts. Yeah, there's just something about Scorpios. Alrighty, so Scorpio, 3 cards to clarify that Knight of Wands. What do you got going on here? Oh, all right, so Knight of Wands coming in, fast message here. And the reason it's coming in is there is a new truth being revealed to you. There is a possible new beginning, new truth, new cycle starting with the truths. And if you remember, we did have the 3 of Swords before in the heart, creating that heartbreak aspect, as well as the 2 of Swords. So we're kind of counting down here. You got the 3, 2, 1 countdown this coming week. Okay, so you're slowly making your way from heartbreak to actually making a decision, and then the new decision is a new cycle beginning. Now, whether this is starting a new passionate cycle, Knight of Wands here, a new passionate cycle with your current love, or starting a new passionate cycle with that another love that you have, another love interest. Now, true, you do have the 9 of Cups here. Now, the 9 of Cups is kind of a self-indulgent card. It sometimes can seem selfish, but it is a self-empowering one. It's learning to love yourself. To know how you want to be loved, or how you want others to love you, you kind of have to love yourself that way first. If you can love yourself, Scorpio, then you can recognize when someone else will love you the same way. And that way you can have that reciprocity, the equal share, give and take of love and compassion, affection, and everything. Okay? The whole passion, know what you really truly desire for your own self-love. And it also involves, you got the 5 of Cups here. And that's a changing cycle. You're at that mid-cycle. You're focused on the past failures. You've been there, done that. You're looking at these spilt cups, and you don't want to, you just don't want to be the one, you're focused. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to face failure again. So you're really focused on your past. And you're not recognizing that there is the 2 of Cups here. You got the 2 of Cups right behind you. They're not full, though. They're actually empty if you look at that closely. Those 2 of Cups are empty, but that's the present. Presently, they're not full because you haven't made a decision to fill these 2 cups, to move on past the past failures and focus on these 2 empty cups that are right there ready to be full and fill up. So you got to get past that. Goodness. And like I said, you got that passionate energy. You got that message coming in. Here we are with the 7 of Wands, Scorpio. That's where you are focused on your own opinions, and you really don't want to hear anybody else's opinions on the matter because you're defending your position, your opinion. You're using that King of Swords. You're looking at this factually and logically. You plan on making a decision. You got to make a decision, but you are going to be critical. You're not planning on using emotions. You're trying to look at this without emotions, without feelings. We got to look at this as fact and logics, and you're trying to pull that out with critical decision making of the King of Swords. It's the ending of a cycle. No matter what, you feel like either you're going to feel like you're stabbed in the back, or you're worried the other people are gonna feel stabbed in the back. You're really concerned about that. But to begin a new cycle, you do have to go through this ending of a cycle to begin a new cycle. So there is that. You also have the Seven of Swords, which is a lot of times readers will look at it as, oh, someone's lying to you, deception card, or you're lying to others. And to be honest, and this is you're so focused on the swords, critical thinking, logics, facts, needing to make a decision to start a new cycle. I am looking at this right here. Is you got two truths here. That's that Two of Swords decision you're making. They're both in the ground. You're still in a way. You actually are trying to strategize. You got these 5 truths that you've determined logically and factually. There's 5 truths, and you're not sharing with anybody. These truths are your truths. These are your truths, and you got to mull them over and kind of piece them apart, analyze them, piece them apart, and discover your own truth. Which, of course, once again, those 5 of Swords in his hands right here, and look at that headache you got, Scorpio. You brought those 5 truths in. You've shared 2 truths with others. Maybe the loved one you're with currently and another. But you got 5 other swords, facts, logic, and truth that you're considering. And you're not sharing. You're working out a strategy to be able to start a new beginning, but do it from a logical and factual basis. So let's pull 3 more cards here, Scorpio, to clarify that 5 of Swords. Here we go. Page of Swords. So you with some youthful vigor, energy of the Page of Swords, the truth is a new truth message is coming forward to you. You're recognizing this truth. It does kind of cause you a little confusion, and you still are undecided. I mean, you got all these different options, but this new truth, I think, is going to assist you in making that decision. You got all those 5 swords here, giving you a headache, and you just don't know what to do. But you got this new truth arriving, and it's going to help you narrow and focus on what is illusion, what is delusion, and what is truth. What's a gem? What's a treasure? You got all these options, and you're trying to find this truth. And this would be finding maybe your own truth within. Find that what you want, what you always wanted. What really is your truth, Scorpio, from within. You've known your truth since childhood. So pull that out and look at that truth about yourself logically and factually. And you're going to find the 3 of Cups celebration. Now, this truth, a lot of times 3 of Cups does mean there's 3 parties. You got multiple cups of love there. But at the same time, it can be a time of celebrating, because you're going to make a decision here, Scorpio. And part of that decision is going to be happening towards the end of this upcoming week of your viewing this. Now, so at the time you're viewing this, that upcoming week is what this is applying to. So you are going to be finding that child within yourself, that truth of what you've always logically and factually wanted for yourself. And that's going to help you make that decision, and you'll be celebrating because you're going to be, oh my gosh, that just makes decision making so much easier. I can see the truth a lot easier. It's more clarity, mental clarity. Okay, so all right. So once again, understandable. You're feeling like you're you're feeling like you are obvious, codependent. You're confined, kind of trapped, wanting some freedom. You do have some uplifting balance. You're going to rise above, as well as, you know, by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling pretty good because this feeling helpless is going to be gone. You're going to be getting more resourceful, looking at things factually and logically rather than just the heart alone. All right, so 2 moon energy cards. Neat. 2 moon energy cards for Scorpio here, please. All right, we have full moon in Scorpio. How ironic, and it's time to release negativity. And Scorpio, I would advise definitely, being it is, you know, it is Scorpio, it is your season. This is going to be doubly more so in response to you. Release that negativity because like attracts like. And as you in this negativity, like I was saying, if you say, I don't want to be alone, well, the universe is just hearing that and saying, oh, he says, I want to be alone. The universe doesn't understand negativity verbiage. And so when you put that out, whether it's in your own thoughts or anything, or you're thinking, and when you're saying, you know, this is messed up. Well, yeah, I mean, you just got to get out of that negativity. You're confusing the universe. If you want to manifest positive, you attract positivity by being that, you know. So same with love. If you want to attract love, know yourself, know how you want to be loved, and you will be able to attract that, because, and as well as be able to give that. So give out that love, that positive energy, that affection, and that comes back to you in that way as well. It's a give and take as the universal. Excuse me. Excuse me, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Obviously, my med is wearing off my coat. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, let's finish up here, Scorpio. Oh, yeah. Meditation. Oh, here. We got the waning moon. It says, what do you need to release? So, Scorpio, it definitely is upon you to meditate. What do you need to release? For you to move on. Get past this. Releasing this negativity is obvious. But what else do you need to release? You need to release something here. You need to let go of something. Resonate upon or meditate upon that, Scorpio. Alrighty, if this resonated with you, Scorpio, go ahead and hit that like button down below, because that lets me know that you like this reading. But it also, YouTube, you know, it shares my channel with others, as well as it will share more similar videos like mine, if you like it, with you. As well as, if this is your first time here, Scorpio, tap on that subscriber button. That way, as I do new readings for you, you'll get notified and be able to check in and see how you're matching up with the universal tarot reads. All right, Scorpio, I wish you the best on this upcoming decision. We'll catch you next time. Bye.